Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Voidcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Battletech with the Rogue Tech mod installed. There we go. It stands. I got 6 days before the next set of monthly bills is due. And honestly, not a whole lot of useful things to fight. So, we're just going to jump right in, go beat up some pirates, and try and earn a bunch of C-Bills. While we were traveling, I made some modifications. Sacrificed a little bit of mobility on my guys for a little bit better firepower. Or a little bit more accuracy with the firepower I've got. So like, my Marauder now has a plasma fire control and a Gauss fire control on it. And when I get another plasma one, I'll put that on the other plasma rifle. Same thing with some of my other guys. That way. The Emperor now has autocannon fire controls on both of his LBX-10s, as well as the rangefinder and a precision computer to reduce some of the recoil from those LBXs. I don't think I can get over 500 tons. Gonna bring my Marauder. Actually, and I think that Rhino was probably my best bet, because it's got the Thunderbolt 20s. We're going for a battle, so I should have left that in place. And I know this intensify firepower works on it. Alright. And while we wait, I shall paint. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
Enemy contact right from the start. Which is good. Alright, we're gonna have to avoid damaging too many buildings, and I got a lot of splash weapons. Oh. They brought a Corsair. Ooh. Kinda regret not taking more loot this time.
Got something you want done?
I'll just have to get lucky in the... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to reserve everything and just see if I can get that Corsair to walk forward first.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
I'll check my hit accuracy with this, but it may just be a sensor lock. Ooh, actually, that's really good. Shoot.
Engaging with target.
Yes, Commander.
He doesn't have any spawn evasion for some reason. So let's hit him with everything I've got.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna move to there with my Rhino. I'm about to tear open his side. Be awesome. There we go. Took his right arm off.
Scored a critical hit. Awaiting orders. Moving lightning fast.
And I do believe his side torso is open at this point. Yes, it is. Right torso is open. Let's unload on him with the missiles. Down he goes. Pop the engine.
That's a kill.
3 salvageable parts. Might be able to get something out of him.
Standing by.
That was a worthwhile move, waiting for
Kicking it.
that lance to move. I don't see the other enemy mech, though.
I live to serve. Calling ass.
Now there's another team coming in. I don't know where the other
Ready for orders.
enemy mech is hiding.
For impact.
On my way. Double time.
Aha, there we go. Another 100-tonner.
Commander?
Yes, Commander.
What? We're gonna get the high ground here
Engaging jump jet.
by Thanos.
Waiting for orders.
Moving up. Hopefully this guy comes into view soon.
I'm receiving you.
Nope. Need to get closer to the buildings before I can jump up on them.
On the way. Double time.
I'd like to get my Emperor up on top of this building because he could just rain destruction from there.
Standing by.
We're gonna get that obstructed line of sight and identify what we're fighting. It's an Atlas. So have great hit chance, so we're gonna go for it.
Let's see how you handle this.
I think I got 2 good hits on him. I have attracted his attention. He caught me with a couple lasers, I think. That's about it. And he generates some heat, which my plasma will be great at dealing with. Don't have a great line of sight. I'll see if I have like Battle Lord or something to activate and see what my hit chance is. Yeah, that's low. We're just going to sensor lock him. Let's see what my enemy deploys or if my game crashes. There we go. Alright, so we got 75, let's see here, 75, 75, 65, and 60. Alright.
Receiving you.
They're just gonna
Roger
brace.
that. Digging in.
I'm kind of hoping they'll go stick their nose in there and deal with, or fight the Atlas as well. Can't jump on any of the buildings. Don't like that. We're gonna bring
Aye, aye.
my Helios around this way. That way he's not getting flanked by this whole team, presenting a nice target for him. There we go. First enemy up is a Von Horst. Haven't seen that mech before.
How might I help?
We're gonna move forward slightly and focus on the Atlas. I don't need to worry about overheating.
Firing.
Sadly, that took a bit of the damage from the Atlas, but I'm poking holes in him. They're starting to wear down his whatchamacallit, armor.
Moving at full throttle.
My Marauder can take some hits, so we're going to advance a little. I want to try and overheat this guy. Opened him up. There we go. Starting to generate heat. Oh, I can see this. We've got a Rifleman and an Orion.
Receiving you.
This is where the fun begins.
Roger.
Bring the Rhino forward. Successfully poked a hole in him. Now let's detonate him. Ah, he's got heavy rifle ammo. He's a crappy Atlas.
Orders?
Didn't make him go boom. Don't think I have enough jump jets on my Emperor to get him on top of a building. His jump jets are only good from getting him out of an area where he's stuck. We're gonna fire a cluster because I want to get crits. So I've opened him up in the center torso. There we go.
Hot.
Just
Do it.
annihilate that Atlas.
Do the math.
Lots of ammo explosions. And we got some bounty hunters who have decided to join the party. So we're gonna start dealing with them. That one's fast. Missed every shot.
Missed.
Let's hit him hard.
Commander? Confirmed. Holding.
Meatbag is literally just a meat shield for my guy. Or for my Marauder.
I'm showing minor damage.
Receiving you.
I'm gonna bring my Helios in. This rifleman only has one evasion. I'm going for him. Again, don't need to worry about overheating. Once I start softening them up, I'll bring my flamers in closer. Or if I see one of them has really bad on the heat management.
I'm receiving you.
Just keep my distance. Continue to try and hit this guy. Got dual light cannons and some lasers. All cap. So he's got ammo that can be detonated. Excellent. 2 hits with the plasma. I think my Gauss missed, but now he's really cooking. All my AMS may have actually done some good there. He's got Ace Pilot. He only moved for 2, though.
You have orders?
Let's rain some missiles down on him. Ah, he resisted the headshot.
I await your command.
We're gonna activate Phantom.
All right,
Give my
folks, let's
Emperor
get
a
this
little bit
done.
more evasion.
I'll race ya.
And sprint in and hit this guy as hard as I can. Hopefully, I can also do precision strike, meaning my slugs are very likely to hit. This is excellent. That opened him up. Primitive Orion, not really worth taking anything off of that. I want to try to avoid primitive mechs.
Standing by.
Yeah, we're going to go Got Orion and a primitive Orion. Let's hit this guy and let's do some massive damage. That almost knocked him down. That was 2 mighty blows. Although they did get my Rhino with some good hits.
Losing armor.
And the Orion has ace pilot as well. Of course he does.
How's it going? Got it.
Move up with my Atlas. Yeah, let's see if we can either kill this guy or knock him down at the very least.
No.
There we go. I'm fairly certain I took out both torsos and his center with that volley of fire.
Hell yeah.
Leaves 3 enemies left.
Standing by. Holding here.
None of them are bad at dealing with heat. But I can get this guy in optimal range and possibly break something. Let's get as much firepower on him as possible.
Locked on.
That's just his arm.
Inflict.
Got one of his rocket launchers down at least. May have fired it already. And he fired some lasers at my Atlas.
Yes, Commander. Order acknowledged.
Yeah, we're gonna try and take out this Orion. I think he's the most dangerous one.
This should be good.
2 excellent hits with plasma, and I think I caught his leg with the Gauss. Yeah, there we go. He's not going to be firing very much. Rhino is still holding together.
Reporting.
Let's see. Let's see if we can detonate that ammo. Oh!
Damn.
Out goes the crappy Orion. Just got the
Hostile.
primitive one left, and then whatever this thing is.
Yes, Commander. I'm going.
See if we can break a hole in this guy. Opened him up. It was probably his arm that opened up,
Solid.
and I destroyed it.
I'm here.
We're gonna have to duck, zoom around this way. And yeah, it was his arm that opened up. But 2 Thunderbolt 20s took out his torso. Nearly put him on the ground as well.
Waiting for orders.
We're gonna come around this way and see which one I think I can finish the job with. I'd probably put him down. Yeah, we're going for this guy. He'll either be eliminated or on the ground. On the ground it is. He punches out. Perfect.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
He's coming in for a melee on my Rhino. That was a good hit. But all he did was
Ready to
kick.
get
Alright. Now, I can't kick him in the back, but I will just kick him in the side anyway. And give him some more heat.
Locked on for physical attack. Give them everything you've got. Target's
Excellent. Hey, he punches out. Perfect. He knew he didn't stand a chance.
Mission successful.
He was a smart cookie. Alright, made 1.4 off of that. Because, I gained 373,000 off of the collateral damage bonus, which is excellent. I'll take an extra 300,000 because I didn't break a building. Iron Rifleman. I'm going to take these 2 parts of the Corsair. Yeah, it's got 6 ballistic slots. And I hope with the rest of my loot I can get that 3rd one. Really don't care about anything other than the E-cooling +3. Got the Corsair part. Got the primitive Orion, the regular Orion part. Hey, I got the E-cooling as well. Yeah, I don't need a prototype. Nor do I want the large chem lasers. Alright, I got a Corsair to build. Ugh. Yeah, we'll build that Corsair and see what I can do with it.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Alright, it's got a pair of large binary lasers. And that's it. I kind of want to make this thing a ballistic monster. Assuming I can replace that fusion engine. There we go. And I definitely want to replace that armor. At least go to standard. Let's see what ballistic weapons I can cram into this thing. Would I potentially fit... No, I need something smaller. Yeah, 6 AC2s. That only gets me a ton. Oof. Drop 2 of them. That gets me 13 tons for extra stuff. Shoot 4 per turn. That gets me 90 shots. So, about 20 rounds of fire? Or over 20 rounds of fire. And that alone. Still 11 tons. I can fit 2 more autocannon fire controls there. Still have 9 tons. Max the armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. I need 2, so that brings me down to 5 for additional equipment.
Expected approach time 2-2.
Roger. That's a choo-choo.
We have a recoil 1. +1 evasion ignore, +2 accuracy. Still have 6 tons. I need 2 slots and 2 tons. I got 4 tons, 4 slots. Or, yeah, 4 slots. Cool. MRM. And MRM ammo. You know what? We'll validate this.
Log.
I'll check the store.
Shouldn't be too hard.
See what else I can get for this guy. Yeah, we're going to buy both of those.
Available.
Hardened cockpit might not be a bad idea, but I think I have one.
There are personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or energize any external electronic
AC2 frag. More damage to structure, less damage to armor. I've got plenty of armor piercing. So we'll stick with the armor piercing. I'm going to snag these half bins of MRM.
Available.
If anyone wants coffee, I've got a fresh pot going on the forward galley. Pour me a cup. I'll be right there.
I may do... I'm gonna stack all 4 bins of the LRM AoE. I may put a LRM 5 or something light on that Corsair and have it just do area damage on top of the armor piercing. Just kind of sandblast the armor off and punch holes through it. But Corsair's a work in progress right now. Don't feel like doing an escort. Let's do a capture base. Again, I haven't really seen anything good out of these guys, so we'll just split it down the middle and hope for the best. I need to generate a lot of C-Bills to upgrade my drop tonnage. Alright. Hopefully this loads pretty quick. Again, fighting in the urban is worthwhile because I get that collateral damage bonus as long as I don't drop buildings. Unnecessary buildings, which is useful. Makes making money easy.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Again, I can see the enemy almost right away. And they're going first. I got 8 evasion. They're not going to hit much. As they proceed to smack my battle armor around.
Showing minor damage.
Alright, so they got 1 support lance, and my battle armor is just getting pummeled. They've got a lot of LRMs. And probably light mechs or turrets firing at me. Yeah, it's probably turrets. I got a Crusader here. Another 75 tonner there. 1, 2, a medium turret, 2 medium turrets, and an assault turret. That could be real nasty.
Yes, Commander.
Helmet is just kind of out in the open. I want him to kind of sprint over this way.
I copy.
use these buildings as cover somewhat. Hopefully the enemy turrets don't target him and drop a building. Mortar turret. That's what was pounding my battle armor. So we're gonna try and drop that. I suspect that other medium turret is also a mortar turret. And it's a Halepolis. Hopefully it's the artillery variant and I can deal with it. Looks like they caught me with some splash damage, but my high evasion has worked in my favor. Crusader. Going for the Rhino. Which isn't unexpected. Again, I've got that high evasion.
Systems holding.
I got an enemy I can't see.
Waiting for orders.
We'll sprint to there. I can't really get a good line of sight on the Halepolis, but I can get this Crusader, and he's hot. We're going for it. Missed with my Gauss, but I hit with the plasma.
Reporting.
We're gonna jump to there. And unload on this Crusader as much as possible. If I can drop him, I'll be in a good position.
Waiting for orders.
Can't jump up because I wasn't close enough.
Going full throttle.
But I should be able to put either slugs or cluster rounds into him. With my Emperor. Yeah, I'm going cluster. Or, sorry, slug. There we go. I think I opened him up.
Receiving you.
Duck is going to sprint. To there.
Got it.
And fire at the Crusader, and I'm hoping to drop him. Yeah, he's got ammo in that torso. Make it go boom. I took off his left torso and arm, but he resisted the injury and the ammo didn't detonate.
A critical hit.
Good to go. Full speed, no target.
Bring my Atlas into play. Hopefully we can
Firing on target.
finish the job. Nope, just got him in the leg and the arm. But I impaired his sensors a little. So how's Meatbag doing? Injured but holding together.
Confirmed. Holding.
Yeah, those turrets are going to continue to fire on my Marauder. And I lost one of my units
Systems
in the
holding.
battle armor. Or two of them. Shit.
Light damage, Commander. Nothing I can handle.
And a third battle armor goes down.
Getting banged up pretty good.
At least it's doing its job, being a meat shield. Those mortars hurt.
That shot just grazed me.
That's a rack firing. Possibly a rifleman? Or no, sorry, that was probably AC2s.
Minimal damage on that hit.
3 shots each. No, it's too light to be a rifleman. Let's see what the Halepolis does.
Systems holding.
Receiving you. Up high.
Gonna get the high ground and continue to unload on that turret. Curious. Yeah, you're using a sniper cannon.
Copy that.
I need to bring this medium mortar turret down. Excellent. Now I just gotta get in a position to see that other one.
Is gone.
That'll save my battle armor some.
Yes, Commander.
Lose line of sight. Does put the
Here we go.
Crusader just inside his optimal range, but I still got a good hit chance. It's a medium LRM turret. That I'm not too worried about. We got a Blackjack wielding 4 AC2s. He could be real nasty. Let's see if we can finish the job here. I opened up his leg and broke a couple actuators, but didn't finish him off. So he's gonna get to go.
I'm here. Ten four.
Sprint my Marauder up. I have a great hit chance there or there. Yeah, let's finish this guy off. Stop screwing around. There we go.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, that's one enemy down. There's still 4 more in that support lance that I can't see. Or 2 I can see, 2 I can't. Targeting the Heliopolus,
Minimal damage.
or my Helios now.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
I'm gonna risk it. Excellent. 3 of my 4 weapons hit. Nothing hit my guy.
Standing by. Confirmed.
We're gonna indirect fire this guy with my Thunderbolts. He's not close enough to buildings, I should be fine.
Locking on target.
Just splash him a bit.
Waiting for orders. Let's move.
I'm gonna bring my Atlas down this way to go put pressure on that Blackjack. Make him fear my assault.
I've got a sensor
I
lock.
want that Blackjack to know where I'm at. Or know I'm coming for him. Orders coming in from my Helios. I gotta get him off that building now. And the LRMs as well. Hopefully they don't drop the building on me.
Orders. Jumping. Roger that.
Pressure on that mortar turret. Alright, and I've got another assault turret back there, but don't know if it can do anything. 50-ton mech and another 50-ton mech. Alright.
Reporting.
Nope, that's inside my minimum range. Again, inside minimum range.
Going
That gets me
skyward.
unobstructed line of sight at the LRM turret. So we're gonna try and get rid of that.
I understand.
Alright, I just got a mortar turret to deal with.
One less turret.
Alright, Chameleon's not too bad. Fired at my Thanos and missed.
I'm receiving you.
6 evasion on that guy. We're gonna sprint around this
Moving at
way,
full
generate that 4 evasion.
I'm here.
And that puts the Halepolis in optimal range. Let's do some damage. That ripped him right open. And it broke one of his heat sinks.
Target's taken a critical hit.
People get to move and stabilize. He should be afraid of my Rhino now. And the sniper cannon continues to fire at my Emperor. Luckily, I think he's been missing with that thing pretty well. Yeah, because my Emperor is barely scratched.
Move order received.
Let's put some rounds into that thing. I only hit with 1. But I should be able to eliminate it with my guy. Lots of little damage from that blackjack.
Light damage, Commander.
And he appears to just be standing still. Interesting. They've got an LBX. And some missiles. So that 50-tonner could be dangerous. It's only an LRM-10 and an LBX, so not too bad.
Good to go.
On it.
Let's see if we can put this guy down. Nope. Just made him unsteady.
Standing by.
We're
Acknowledged.
gonna sprint up here. Alright. I have scouted the base. Centurion. Still can't see that assault turret, but I've got a decent hit chance there. And my ER flamer was in range. Perfect.
Let's get this done, folks.
Mortar turrets have been eliminated. That assault turret is a bunch of lasers. Luckily, it missed all of its shots.
Standing by.
Awaiting orders.
There we go. Optimal range for my LRMs on his open side. This should be an elimination.
Firing.
Got 2 engine crits, but didn't eliminate.
Good.
He missed my Thanos. And
Damage is minor, Commander.
shot down 3 of his 6. Oop! He overheated and exploded. Excellent.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
This is why cooling matters.
Orders?
You know what? Because it's going to be an indirect shot, we're going to supercharge it. And try and do some damage against this guy who's got a bunch of lasers.
From position.
And I opened him right up and destroyed a medium laser. That chameleon has had better days. I tore his arm off with splash damage. Still got a lot of lasers firing at me, but I'm doing decent against him.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna use Phantom. Move to there.
Commander.
And take some pot shots at the Centurion. Cluster rounds away.
Acknowledged.
Lots of little damage.
They got a sensor lock on me.
And they disrupted my Phantom with a sensor lock. He's got an LBX-10, LRM-10. So we're just going to push up with my Atlas and beat on him.
Commander. Move order received.
That is tempting. That's pretty low hit chance. Both of them are, but...
Got it.
missed with everything. I'll have my guy come back around. My Atlas can tank quite a few hits from lasers. It's looking like a whole bunch of medium lasers. Or no, probably large. Jumps. Fires at the Rhino. Why did my Rhino also join in on beating up on that,
Damage minimal.
Centurion?
Waiting for orders.
I can do this. Don't want to jump in there.
I
I'm
copy.
just going to try and get up on level. And we're going to precision strike him for the extra accuracy. There we go. He's now unsteady.
Reporting. Engaging jump jet.
Now I don't need to waste the accuracy bonus for precision strike.
Let's go.
There we go. Bunch of stuff removed from that chameleon, and he's on the ground. Sadly, he resisted the injury. This blackjack does. Nothing.
Waiting for orders.
We're gonna sprint to there. Low hit chances. Let's just finish the job. Maybe get a headshot.
Confirmed.
No, at least I took out the left torso, but sadly, my plasmas missed. And I didn't do enough to eliminate him.
I'm under heavy fire.
My Emperor's taking a beating.
I'm ready. Acknowledged.
I've got multi-target here. So what I'm gonna do is go, you're the primary target. He's the secondary target. He's just gonna fire those at A, and I'm gonna put a cluster round into the guy on the ground there. Just to try and get that other torso to go boom.
Splitting fire on multiple targets.
Got an engine crit out of
Target's
that.
taking a critical hit.
Didn't make him go away.
Ready for orders.
Drive my Rhino forward. And go for this guy. There we go. Opened him up nicely.
Standing by.
And we're gonna punch him.
Engaging.
Excellent hit. Made him unsteady, nearly put him on the ground.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Blackjack fired all that. Let's see where this Centurion goes. Adding fire to the Rhino. More lasers pound the Atlas. Probably just gonna go punch the Blackjack if he can.
Commander. Commander.
Let's try and finish the job here. Alright, torso down. Yeah, I probably broke the center torso as well. Million eliminated.
Yes, Commander.
That's a decent hit chance on both of them. So we're going to go precision strike for that little bit of extra accuracy.
He's going.
And try and interrupt the Blackjack. Maybe make it easier for a punch to kill it. Opened its arm up. That's what I'm looking
Reporting
for.
critical hit.
I'm here.
We're gonna go precision strike because I'm taking a risk of shooting my Atlas in the back and aim for this guy's head.
Roger.
There's one torso. Yeah, that's some good damage. Lots of heat.
Destroyed.
Oh, I destroyed him. Excellent.
I'm receiving you. Roger that.
Yeah, quad laser turret. All large lasers. We're going for the blackjack. With a precision strike. With the extra bit of accuracy, because I have obstructed line of sight with that building.
Roger that.
Dealt 100 points damage to him.
Commander.
I now have direct line of sight with my thunderbolts.
No
Turret eliminated. Excellent.
target site. Demolished.
Yes, Commander.
And we're going in for the punch deck here.
On the move.
Let's see if he survives. He does. Maybe he'll punch out. I doubt it.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
And the reinforcements have spawned.
Losing armor.
Another Centurion. Wonderful. I'll have to my Emperor turn and face
Damage on
them.
that hit.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna jump up there. They came basically in my flank. Yeah. So I got a Marauder, unknown 65-tonner, Crusader, and a Centurion, all surrounding my Emperor, who's gonna have to do some jumping. Let's see if we can do some damage there.
Give them everything you've got.
Blackjack eliminated.
Tango down.
If my Emperor survives, that is. Try and jump him out of there. But he's got a lot that's right there to shoot at him. They spawn in. Oof, I lost an LBX-10. That's not good. What's annoying is they spawn in able to fire.
They've blown past my armor.
Yeah, they spawned in right around him, able to shoot turn one, so he's just gonna get annihilated. My only hope is this guy can't get line of sight. It's a cat. And it's a laser cat. I probably lost a pilot there. Oh, he shut down.
I'm receiving you.
Can't get line of sight.
Firing jump jet.
Now I can see him. Ah, there's a building in my way. That's why. Alright, let's go for this Marauder. Deal with him
Target
first.
acquired and locked in.
Standing by. Confirmed. Ten four.
2 excellent plasma hits.
Standing by. Going full throttle.
I may drop a building, but I don't care at this point. We're gonna try and headshot that catapult. 2 excellent hits. It's opened up.
Let's do this.
And let's give this Marauder something to worry about.
Taking the shot.
I hit him with the Gauss, but not the PPCs.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, we got 7 out of the 10 missiles that time.
Aye, aye.
We're gonna stand and shoot.
Taking the shot.
That's right.
Excellent. Marauder down. His AC-5 ammo detonated.
Battle mech power-up detected.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Damage minimal.
Crusader's nasty. And whatever this guy is as well, it's a Thunderbolt. Okay. I will have my Thanos turn around and deal with that.
Yes, Commander.
Alright.
Order acknowledged.
So you get the Centurion and Crusader. Crusader's hot. Let's see if we can get him to detonate.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Excellent. 2 plasma hits. And a tag. Lots of heat.
Reporting. Roger.
Jump there and fire at the Thunderbolt.
Roger. Orders. I copy.
We're gonna risk my Rhino a little. Only get the 1 evasion. See if we can finish off this guy.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I took out his left torso.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
I'm probably gonna go for that Crusader. I want to precision strike him.
Roger.
There we go. He's in bleed out. I hit him in the head with a PPC, which means I nearly took it off. My Marauder... Good, they're firing at the Atlas now. My Marauder will continue to put plasma rounds into that Crusader, hopefully making him go boom.
Yes, Commander.
Doubt I'm going to be able to get into flamer range on him.
Engaging target.
Should look for like Inferno MRM ammo. Just really crank up the heat my team can do. It's firing howitzer 4. All right. Fire all your lasers.
Not much armor left in that location.
Waiting for orders. 10-4.
We're going precision strike, so he doesn't get to go this turn. And hopefully I can take his head off. Nope. Got the tag, gave him more heat.
Awaiting orders.
That gets me optimal range. We're going to continue to fire missiles at him.
Confirm.
He fired a single shot and missed. And he ejects. Excellent.
I'm here.
Since the catapult is going to sit
Confirm.
there, we're going to try and eliminate him with 130 points of damage from each of these Thunderbolt 20s. That's an annihilation.
Tango down.
I'm surprised there's a single part left after that.
Let's do this. Moving to position.
Alright, this team is now going to start focusing on that Thunderbolt, and I'm going to have my Atlas try and do some damage to this guy. I opened him up, despite the low hit chance.
No retreat.
I'm hoping to maybe break his leg so I slow him down. Still focusing on my Marauder, but I got the high ground now. Oh,
I'm wounded.
got hit in the head.
Aye, aye. Copy that.
These are the last two.
Fire.
There we go, got him open. Howitzer 4 down.
Reporting critical hit. I'm out of short-range missiles.
Going for my Rhino, didn't do a whole lot.
I'm receiving you. Acknowledged.
Let's see if we can finish this guy
Fire an
off.
owl weapon.
Probably not. Hit the wrong side. But I got the tag.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we'll go there and just precision strike him. Not in the optimal range, but that should, yeah, max the hit chance. There we go. He's down. So I just got one enemy left.
Down. Ready for orders.
That's a little close.
I copy.
But I've got precision strike with that sprint. Perfect hit chance.
All weapons.
Break him.
Go.
Nope, I only managed to splash him a bunch. And broke one of his leg actuators.
I'm out of long-range missiles. Receiving you.
There goes his leg.
Scored a critical hit.
But he resisted the injury.
Done.
I'm gonna stand up. Luckily, he can't move very far. I used up all of my Thunderbolt 20 rounds.
Standing by.
Alright, we'll just precision shoot here. Oh, and I also used up all of my MRM 20 rounds.
Confirmed.
Got him with a medium laser. I hit him in the head with that.
Awaiting orders.
That's optimal range.
Yes, Commander.
There goes his LPX-10. Just picking them apart little at a time.
Standing by. Targeting for an alpha strike.
2 plasma hits and the Gauss hit. His left arm is down. And he's tagged. Excellent.
Critical hit, Commander.
Commander. I copy.
There we go. I probably lost my guy, but everything else survived. Oh, hopefully the Emperor isn't completely destroyed, and I can get some decent loot out of this, but no guarantees.
Mission successful.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, made almost 2 mil off of that. Yep, killed in action. We lost T-Bone. He was a decent pilot. Yeah, took out the center torso, the double heat sink kit. Yeah, I lost the entire left side. Oh well. We'll see if I can rebuild it. None of the mechs I have parts of. I don't care about the Artemis fire control systems. Lots of AC2s. But none of them had LRM5s. Yeah. I'm just gonna snag 2 parts of a Crusader. Because at least I can build it and tear the parts off of it. If I get that third one. I got a part of the Thunderbolt, large laser, LBX-10s, LRMs, medium lasers. I've got plenty of those. I lost my Emperor. I don't think any of these guys had autocannon fire controls on them. I didn't see them in the list. I'll keep those just in case, but I'm pretty sure my Emperor was destroyed. Let's see if we lost the Emperor or not. Yep. Couldn't be recovered. Alright. Let's see what repairs I've got to do. None of my guys need repairs. Check the storage, see if I can build anything. Could build the trebuchet. And I could build a Vulcan, but I don't really need any of the parts off either of those. Damn. Internal. I think I've got a plasma in the store. I want equipment. Yes. Throw that on her. Meaning all of her weapons have fire controls.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
We're gonna wait the 4 days. Get my Corsair.
Job's done, Commander.
I'm gonna pass on the contract because don't feel like going somewhere. I do believe that would require me to travel. Alright, let's try a slightly easier urban battle against the Capellans. We're gonna bring the Corsair. Even though it's under tonnage, I just want to test what I've got so far on it. Wildfire's out for a bit, so we'll drop Dita on the Corsair, just give it a little practice. And we'll stick Capricorn in the we'll stick Capricorn in the Marauder. And pop Meatbag out. Actually, Capricorn's built for battle armor, so we'll stick him in there. Have anyone else with high ballistics? Oh, Tractor has Energy Master. This Marauder's got 2 plasma, so we'll make use of that. The Corsair could be built a little better, but This is just a test run, and it's a 3 skull, and I'm dropping 5. I got plenty of stuff backing up my Corsair that it won't be too bad. I'm hoping he can, with the 12 rounds of fire a turn piercing, put some nasty holes in things. I've got 90 rounds, which gives me about 7 rounds of fire. I will have to find more piercing ammo for the AC2 for him. Plan is to drop on 2 more autocannon fire controls and a little bit more ammo. Maybe more piercing, depending on how it does this round. Or possibly I will throw on something else, like if I can find incendiary or AoE. Something unique. Hoping to land some good shots. And this is only Capellans that we're fighting. They shouldn't be too much of a problem. Sucks how long it takes these missions to load. There we go.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. So I can see a 65 tonner there. Got 2 pips on the initiative track. I'm not sure. Ha. A 70 tonner there.
Standing by.
We'll go up that way and up this way. And something else just came into view. 45 tonner. Alright.
Yes, Commander. I'm already there.
Hoping my Helios and Rhino can deal with that 70 tonner. It looks like my other enemies are going to be coming up this way. Oh, and there's a 60-ton vehicle. Okay. That might get my Thunderbolts first. I'll send a couple of my guys up straight up
I help?
this way and up there. Okay, I can get line of sight with my Thanos. Designed for long range. It's a Porsche. Porsche? Interesting. M interface. Guardian ECM making the unit harder to hit. +2 penalty to missile attacks. And the unit is immune to sensor lock. Interesting. He's got a lot going for him. And no bleed out. Lots of flamers. Yeah, it's because of the improved life support, I'm betting. Alright, so we're going to have to definitely focus him down.
Yes, boss? Double time. Alpha strike.
Risky. I got him with one plasma, didn't hit my own guy at all. He'll have some heat problems. Maybe. Probably not. Doesn't look like I really gave him much heat.
Going full throttle.
The Corsair's not going to get any shot on him. But I can sensor lock him for
Gotta
something
lock.
big if I can get a view on of him. And the 70-tonner is backing up and firing missiles at me. Five.
Ready for orders.
That was probably an LRM-5. Hopefully I don't blow it up.
No shooting, just run. Go.
Basically a 50-50 chance. Let's splash him a little. Nope. Didn't hit close enough for splash damage.
Receiving you. Going full throttle.
Not worth the risk.
I'm ready.
He's just gonna brace.
Standing by.
Since he's coming around this way,
Aye, aye.
let's see what I can do. Maybe a flamer can get him? Oh, he's immune to sensor lock. Damn. Forgot. Just reserving.
You have orders?
Understood. Moving fast.
Luckily, my fire controls allow me to ignore one evasion, and I get a +2 accuracy. Yeah.
Roger.
Excellent hits. Didn't get him with the tag, but he's now generating heat.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
And they've got reinforcements, damn it.
Awaiting orders.
Ready to get it on.
Huge difference in fire accuracy.
Fire
Those
all weapons.
already opened him up, which is not good for him.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Pigeon. That's probably my best bet.
Of course.
Receiving you.
firing.
His left arm is down, taking out his heavy plasma rifle. He's got a bunch of flamers left.
Standing by.
Thought I saw missiles coming from this direction. Can't see anything.
Full speed. No target.
That's all of my guys moving. I don't know what the AI is planning. I wasn't able to see what the vehicle was. He's coming in with his flamers. I'm going for my Marauder, which is fine. I've got Stone Cold on her, I think. Both of them got hit. I got a lot of heat.
Holding.
Worst case scenario, I just start kicking. And it's a Phoenix Hawk. Alright.
Damage is minor, Commander. I await your command. Confirmed. Holding.
We're gonna come in here, go for a kick. And let's see what we do to him. Got an engine crit.
Solid connection on that one.
Yeah, he's retreating now. Oh, good. My Corsair should be able to turn around and shoot him in the back. Yeah, their 70-tonner is lobbing... Or no, that was something else, lobbing missiles. Is that an SRM carrier? Or, no, that's probably an LRM carrier.
My armor is getting ripped off.
SRM carrier, shit. Alright. It's getting as much fire as I can.
Losing armor left and right here. Let's do this. On my way.
Tractor's gonna shift. I don't have Stone Cold on my Marauder, sadly. But I have Battle Lord. We're gonna do that. Guarantee basically all hits. See if we can overheat this Phoenix Hawk. Lots of heat. That Phoenix Hawk.
What's up, boss?
We're gonna move to there. Activate Battle Lord.
Taking the shot.
Lots of little damage to him.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Reporting.
Let's give the Phoenix Hawk here something to worry about. And I destroyed him.
That's
Excellent.
a kill.
Not much armor left in that location.
And I apparently scraped up a couple of my guys. And we have a Thunder, which is the 70-ton mech.
That shot just grazed me. I'm here. Roger.
Alright, let's make this SRM carrier disappear.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Over 200 or over 200 points of damage will make a carrier go bye-bye.
Good to go.
That gets me
Got it.
optimal range. Okay, got 2 good hits. Oh, and the small laser also got him.
No retreat. Hunkering down. Damage minimal.
My Rhino's doing alright.
Receiving you.
We're going in for another kick attack here.
Roger. Locked on for physical attack. Let's get this done.
Engine destroyed. Excellent.
Tango down.
Only 2 salvageable parts of that, but I probably will take them. Because that was an interesting mech.
What's the plan? Engaging jump jet.
Alright. See this guy? So we're gonna fire at him.
I understand.
Rhino's holding. I just gotta get through the urban area. Let's down this way. Yes, we've got 65, 70, 60, 3
Got something.
medium and heavy or heavy mechs.
Hightailing it.
Yeah, I can come up and around. Just scramble his sensors since
sensor
he
lock.
hasn't gone yet. Okay, so 4 heavies down there. I think he missed everything.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
We're just gonna back up slightly. And go precision shots again. That opened him up.
Commander. Affirmative.
Yeah, he missed with his AC-20, which is a good thing. We'll just fuck with his sensors a little more.
It's go time! Racing for impact.
Alright, one of those mechs can jump.
I copy.
We're gonna start jumping my Helios as far as I can. Try and get on top of these buildings. Maybe get a flank on that guy.
How's it going?
Good to go.
Reporting!
Same plan, just keep jumping. Onto and down from buildings.
Of course.
Down goes his AC-20.
Damn, let's do this. Solid connection on that one. Minimal damage on that hit.
Waiting for orders. Okay, throttle up.
He still hasn't gone. Oh wait, he's turned.
Got a lock.
Make sure his sensors are impaired for when he attacks.
Ready for orders.
Maximum speed.
Ready for orders.
I'm just gonna stand and shoot because there's a good chance I eliminate this guy.
Confirmed. Fire.
Down he goes.
Tango down.
Main lance annihilated.
Standing by.
Now just gotta bring the other group into view.
Start running.
Let's get this done. Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
They're all still down in this area.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
What's the plan? I'll be there before you know it.
Yeah, they're all running around this way, coming up.
I've been sensor locked.
Wow, they sensor locked me.
Receiving you.
They can actually do any. Well, I think one of their last people has missiles. But that's not really gonna help them because they only get one, maybe two mechs to fire. Ooh. No, they have direct line of sight now because of that. Okay. That was a little bit more damage than I was expecting.
Reporting. Heavy damage. Waiting for orders. Understood. Moving fast. Sensors locked on.
Ion. Interesting group of mechs from the Capellans. That looked like a Gauss shot. Oh boy.
Commander? All right. Full speed.
That brings 2 of my enemies into line of sight. Or 3. So we've got a Thunderbolt, a Balar, and an Ion. They're mostly lasers. You've got the Gauss rifle. You have it. Dual HVAC 5s. You need to go down now.
Let's hit him hard.
I hit the head with a Thunderbolt 20 and killed the pilot. That I am looting. I'm going to try and get all 3 parts of that if I can. Because I want the AC or the HVAC 5s and the ammo. The headshot turned out in my favor this time.
Let's go. Let's go.
I got 3 enemies left. And they hit my Rhino with that Gauss.
Commander? Copy that.
Risks showing my back with him. I'll take that risk. We're gonna go precision fire, get a little bit of extra accuracy.
Copy that.
And I've already opened him up and
Target's
got a...
taking a critical hit.
Wow. I also hit him in the head. Yikes, that thing is little armor. And it's a quick draw. Be a laser heavy quick draw. Yeah, he generated a wee bit of heat there.
Waiting for orders. Oh yeah. Who got it?
We're gonna go Battle Lord and try and deal with this Gauss Thunderbolt, I think. Opened it up and got it tagged.
How
Should
might I help?
mean Pigeon has a better chance at hitting it.
Confirmed.
And I should have direct line of sight unobstructed to it. I do. Only 50-50. Precision strike. Yeah, I just need a bunch of shots to the center. Down he goes. Excellent. Pop the engine.
One less target.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yeah, he got hit in the back a little.
Receiving you.
Let's see if we can pop this guy before he's a problem. Yep, got an engine destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Orders. I copy.
And lots of damage coming in. Took off an arm with that.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yes, Commander.
Don't think God is Ooh, God is actually going to get into range. Yeah. If this quick draw pilot was smart, he would punch out
Roger that.
or try and run away. Down he goes. Ripped him open with the Gauss, put him down with the PPCs. Excellent.
Mission successful.
There were a couple of nice things on the field here. If I can get some more hypervelocity autocannon 5s, that would be amazing. Because I may swap out a set of the AC2s for that. All right. It was the ion. Put those there for a moment. Three bins of ammo. I've got none. We're gonna snag that ammo just in case, because it's hard to come by. I left a ton on the battlefield. There isn't much loot magnet, sadly. Let's see what I get. Nope, I got 2 parts with Thunderbolt, medium laser, LRM 10s, 280. Damn. Good stuff, just not what I wanted. I'll have to keep fighting the Capellans some more, because apparently they can drop some good stuff, actually. I will see if there are any more worthwhile missions. I don't want to do anything for the word of Blake. I'm just hoping to fight against them at some point. Because they have all the really nice stuff. Come on. No, I don't want hiring hall. I want mech bay. Up to my Corsair. Drop another 2 autocannon fire controls on this. AC2s don't, or they have 1 recoil. So we'll make that 0 recoil. And we'll stick the rangefinder on them because I want that long range. So 3.5 tons. That's 1.5. Yeah, we could go Beagle probe. Got 3 slots left, 2 tons. Let's throw some lasers on. Go haywire. Let's do. If I can pick up another haywire medium laser, I will use that because it reduces their sensors, which is nice to stack on things. Alright. And my heat generation's pretty good. Yeah, Alright. That should work. I got 2 days. I don't think there's any worthwhile missions, but I can always swap something else in instead. Do a quick refit here. Go.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Store. I just want to check for battle armor lasers. I only really put energy weapons on my battle armor. Oh.
Again? Hang on, I'll send someone down.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 250,000 on flamers.
New weapon systems available.
That is definitely worthwhile. And before the month is over, I'm just gonna buy up some of the fire controls that I will probably make use of. Homing cockpit.
A member of Dr. Murad's engineering team. You don't belong there, so stay out.
I don't mind doing the pilot rescue missions. Definitely want to snag these laser insulators.
New equipment available.
And the kangaroo legs. I want to build a DFA mech. Master Communications Suite. Increase your resolve cap by 15. That's a meh to me. PPC fire controls, snag those.
New equipment available.
AC5 piercing. We'll snag all 3 of them.
Available.
I wonder, do I have... No, I have an HVAC 10. That's what I need ammo for. Only the 2. Damn. Rotary Gauss rifle. Recoil of 4, 15 tons. 1 to 3 bursts affected by... You know what? I'm gonna sell some stuff and see if maybe I can make use of that. Alright, I'm not gonna use the Wasp. Come over here. Stinger can go. Hornet. I was keeping these guys around mostly for looting parts out of them when I build them. But I'm going to make some sales. I'm keeping this Raven OD because I think it's got some nice... Yeah, it's got a Beagle active probe. And an excellent. Oh, wait, no, I can't take that stuff off it. So let's just scrap it. I'm gonna keep the Dig King just in case I get it. I can get potentially a melee weapon off of it. That might be funny. That's only 60. Yeah, we're gonna sell that as well. Hollanders. I want to keep those parts just in case I can get some T-100s and snag whatever the artillery is off of this thing. Just gonna scrap a few of these guys that I definitely don't need the parts of. Okay. Now I got plenty of cash. We're gonna spend the 1.2 mil
New
on
weapon
that.
systems available.
All right.
There's a lot of activity on the comms. They must be
My best bet is to refit the Atlas to equip that. I dropped the Gauss rifle, which was 15 tons. I can stick on a rotary Gauss. Eight. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this. I may do some more tinkering on the Atlas now.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too
See
hard.
if I can get more ammo in it so it can fire 3 rounds of Gauss every turn. Alright. We're gonna wait the 2 days.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Oh, wait. I need a lot of money for her building some other stuff. Give me a sec. Yeah, we're gonna sell this striker.
Sarah, you got a minute? I need a diagnostic on a primary docking column. I'm on it.
I'm gonna keep the part of that just in case I discover it again or run into it again. I'm gonna scrap 2 parts of the guillotine. That. No, I definitely don't want the primitive Orion or primitive Orion. I don't care about that Black Knight. Back here. There we go. I got over 6 mil now. Howdy, Dragon Fairy. Welcome to the stream. If y'all get a chance, go check out her channel. She's a friend of the channel and makes good content. I hope y'all enjoy if you go check out her channel. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I need 2 mil for the drop tonnage, so we're gonna start by getting that. Upping my drop tonnage is going to be very expensive. Wait another day.
You submitted is complete.
I've got the financial report.
Alright. Hopefully there's missions here again. This month. A destroy base. And a solo duel. I guess something's better than nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 3 random salvage, get the 1.1 mil. And I'm gonna test out the Corsair. You're a missile specialist. Do I have... Yeah, he's got precision. I need autocannon or something for precision strikes. Tractor's energy. Crambit might not be a bad idea. Outrigger could also be good. You know what? My medium lasers will benefit from the energy weapon master. And I got Battle Lord to boost accuracy to the AC2s. Let's see what this Corsair can do. Just take the 1.1 mil and hopefully punch some holes into something. Sucks every time I start a new month, it seems like there's barely any missions. Let's wait and see what happens. Who knows, I might get something interesting. I'm just gonna take 3 random whatever parts. Only 3.5 skulls difficulty, so I think my Corsair should be fine. And I'm also right up at the top of the weight limit.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, it's not going to be able to see me first turn, which works in my favor. We're going to sprint to there. It gets to move first. 65 tonner.
Receiving you. On the move.
Since it wants to come this way, I'm going to go for that little gap there. Let me identify what it is.
Got a lock.
Roughneck. Alright. I'm hoping... Okay, he's coming
Yes, boss.
up the hill there.
Roger. Give them everything you've got.
Kind of hoping he's all close range. It comes into view. Excellent. He only has one
Standing
evasion. Uninterrupted line of
Yes,
sight. And I've got Battle Lord. Great hit chance. He's got an AC-5 and SRM-6's machine gun.
Firing.
Yeah, if I keep him at range, he's gonna have a hard time.
Oh, yeah. It's on. Reporting minimal damage. How's it going? Position confirmed.
Yeah, I'm already starting to chew up his structure. I want to keep firing at that arm. Try and get rid of that AC-5. There we go.
It is go.
I hit him in the head.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Good to go.
Wait, why am my AC-2 not firing? That's not good. Okay.
Roger.
My stability is off the charts. We're gonna precision strike here. There we go. His AC-5 is down.
Target's taken.
Now for that set of SRMs. Though he might be coming in for a kick attack at this point. Nope. Just got real close and fired on me.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Move and stabilize a little. We're gonna go Battle Lord for the extra accuracy. And continue to unload on him.
Right.
He's opened up.
Reporting. Critical hit. Let's do this. Location confirmed.
Continue to unload.
God damn, let's do this.
I'm just hoping for a lucky through armor crit.
My armor's getting stripped off. Standing by. Position confirmed. Let's hit.
Hey, there we go. I incapacitated the pilot. And we've got a bot. Give me a sec to delete him. There we go. Bot deleted.
Mission successful.
Let's see if we get any good loot out of this guy. I managed to pummel him with enough rounds that he was knocked unconscious. My Corsair's decent, but definitely not a good dueling mech. It's only there to pepper the enemy and soften them up for other stuff. The only thing that saved it is I have a ton of armor on him. Yeah. All junk. The 1.1 mil was worth about the only thing worthwhile in that fight. Alright. Should probably check the barracks and see who needs upgrading. Just get rid of this message so it goes away faster.
I hear ya. Ready for orders.
Yeah, it doesn't really do me any good. There's that. Yeah, I want to get him to Juggernaut.
Mech warrior training.
Don't really care about my battle armor pilots.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Ready for orders.
They're mostly just there to
Training.
either sensor lock stuff or take hits for my
Let's
important
do
mechs.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready to get it on.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by. Yeah?
Commander?
Orders?
Yeah, we're gonna go shielded stance so that way he can survive a little more.
Training complete.
Should probably also up his guts so he's less likely to take damage.
Reporting.
Whatever.
Mech warrior training
wanna get-
complete.
A couple of these guys to 10 tactics. That's the next most
Waiting for
important thing.
orders.
Orders?
Receiving you.
He needs Stone Cold.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I'm here.
Training complete.
Alright. That's all of my pilots taken care of. Recovery and a destroy base. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the 2-9. Even split down the middle. I'll keep course yeah, tractor on my well. I need to build an energy weapon mech specifically. Definitely want that Marauder and hit and my Thanos. Definitely bringing the Rhino. Atlas. Dita was in the Corsair as well. It was Duck I was running in the Rhino. You've been in the Atlas and doing an alright job. Hold on. I need to keep Duck going in that Rhino. We can get to comfortable. Now, there's no affinity on this. Okay. Well, I still want to get him to the comfortable stage. Does unlock some abilities. Hermit? You were in the Helios, not Thanos. Alright. Hoist. What were you piloting? Battle armor. Right. Count. Blackjack. You're also in the Atlas. Right. Stick outrigger there. Still got a little bit of tonnage. This Marauder. PPC HVAC 10. Actually. We'll keep you going there. 50. Could I squeeze the Saladin in? Yes, I can. Fairly certain. Yeah, Stoic had the Saladin. Alright. I have a light scout vehicle now. Hopefully this destroyed base doesn't get her killed. Also, that Saladin is good for poking holes into things' backs. Let's see what we can do with this destroy base. I may wait a couple days and see if more missions spawn. Otherwise, I gotta fly to another planet again. What I'll do is I'll drop a save before I wait a couple of days, see if the missions change. Then, if they don't get any new missions, I will reload and use that time to fly over to another place. It's a wee bit frustrating. Seems like every month I have to fly somewhere else. Let me see if I can turn up the mission spawn rate as well. Ugh. Wait for it to drop. There we go.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Yeah. I think coming up this way is my best bet.
Roger. Moving to position.
Some of my other people
Location
can scoot
confirmed.
around this way as well.
Consider it done.
On the move.
And a few more come this way.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Don't want my Saladin to get too close too quickly. I have made enemy contact. Alright. Probably just on the edge of my sensors. Yeah, 55-ton vehicle and a 60-ton vehicle.
Commander?
We're gonna sprint
Roger.
there. See what else we can pop up. Unknown vehicle. Unknown turrets. Another vehicle.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
And we got reinforcements. Alright. Come on, game. You can do it. Alright, so we got a thumper turret, a heavy MRM turret, which apparently has direct line of sight on me. Shit. Alright, and I'm facing the wrong way. Unknown turret, unknown vehicle. Alright. Now, at least I've got line of sight to that thumper turret, which means my people should be able to fire at it.
Standing by.
And it may end up just firing indirectly.
I'm already there.
Which means I should be able to easily dodge it. Yeah, they're just reserving down, which works for me.
Commander. Roger. Full speed.
That was a little excessive, but okay. Yeah, it's two thumper artilleries.
I've got a sensor lock.
Sensors have been impaired.
Yeah. Hightailing it. Yes, I am.
Just slowly make our way into range.
What's the plan? Confirmed.
We're gonna try and take out that 90 missiles as quickly as possible. Not many hits. I think I got another guy with sensor locks. I might be able to
Waiting on you, Commander.
Nah, they've already gone. Or wait, no, it's him.
Got
I'm just gonna fire my thunderbolts at him. Hopefully I can take it down. Excellent. I at least opened up the MRM turret. I'm hoping my 6 evasion holds out. And I'm hoping that MRM turret doesn't turn and fire on my Saladin. Ah, crap. It's a light mortar turret. Gas cam. I'm gonna lose my Saladin. That MRM turret's just gonna turn and fire. Should have made sure I was
I'm under
more
heavy
fully
fire.
behind the buildings. Yep. Goodbye, Saladin.
Armor breach. Internal damage. I'm wounded.
Pilot survived. Alright. That could have gone better.
Roger that. No shooting, just running.
I'm going to see if my Atlas can... I could potentially sensor
Not
lock there. Alright. So my Atlas... God can sensor lock in the Atlas. Which means I can always walk forward and sensor lock my enemies. With the Atlas to get my thunderbolts to rain down on them. Assuming I can't get direct line of sight to something. That thumper didn't shoot, which means it's probably direct line of sight only. Dropping fast cams on my Rhino.
Is that it?
Luckily, I've got a
Barely scratched.
decent way out.
Got something you want done?
Yeah, nothing I can do here.
Let's do this. Understood. Moving fast.
I'm gonna sensor lock that thumper turret and rain some missiles in on it. What were you? Pike support vehicle. That
How might I help?
might be a problem. At this point, I'm not too worried about that MRM turret because it's line of sight only. Yep, AC2s and SRM2s.
Confirm.
Just gonna fire at it. Got a couple guys who can go and shoot it. They've definitely got a heavy with lots of weapons.
Roger that.
Probably a longbow or an archer that fired those 60 missiles. Sensor locked
Sensors
pike, just to
locked
reduce
on.
its evasion.
What can I do for you?
We're gonna sprint back this way.
Going turbo.
And hope for the best.
Affirmative. We can do this.
Pike
Let's go.
annihilated.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Just got my Atlas to move. Kind of hoping I can actually bring these guys in piecemeal. One or two at a time.
Yep.
Unload with everything I've got on them. There we go, I got direct line of sight. Might as well make use of it. It's an LRM carrier. That's probably what had the 60 missiles. Actually, decent hit chance, too.
Roger. Mech warriors. Show
Yep,
them
that annihilated that guy. Rotary Gauss hit a couple of times, too. Hopefully it didn't jam. My Atlas is dangerous.
Good to go.
Since I don't have sensor lock, I'm going to reserve.
Right here. Mm-hmm. Heading out. Mm-hmm.
And he's all direct line of, or helmet is all direct line of sight. Alright,
Locked on.
drop sensor lock there.
Yes, Commander.
Because Pigeon can come over here.
Confirmed.
And we're gonna go with precision strike.
I understand.
I'll be able to drop. I should be able to use my Rhino to drop some rounds on it from a hidden position. And they drop some more fast cams on me. Should have some plasma that I can use to take out those mines.
Standing by.
Or, sorry, PPCs. Okay.
Let's go.
There. Start dealing with that trap. We're gonna go Battle Lord for a little bit of extra accuracy and damage. And he's going to get the Thunderbolts, not the other guy. He's got a Gauss. Alright.
You don't want to scratch the paint.
Thinking it was probably one of those guys.
What's up, boss?
We're just going to jump the minefield and brace there. My Corsair moved to a shitty position, but hopefully it survives. Forgot just how many there are. Ooh. Luckily, most of them are line of sight, so that building is providing some protection.
Pistons holding.
I'm hoping to bring my rotary Gauss into bear on that Treb. But I might be able to drive my Rhino over here and fire direct line of sight into the Treb. He backs up. Misses. Alright. Might also be a Gauss turret that fired at my Corsair.
Waiting on you, Commander.
There we go.
Pedal to the metal.
They should be on that trebuchet. Go precision for that extra accuracy. Let's see if we tear something off. Nope, just opened it up. He's not having a good day.
I've been sensor locked.
Sensor ping from the Prowler. And it's hiding.
How's it going? Confirmed.
Bring the Atlas over here. Now we're gonna save the rotary and just attack the ground right there. Why not?
Locked on. Reporting major armor loss.
I shot my ally. My Corsair twice. Damn it!
Commander?
Just trying to remove the minefield. We're gonna move to there and shoot that trebuchet. That was dumb. Maybe take its leg. Nope, just detonated its SRM ammo.
Kill.
Perfect.
Standing by.
Yeah, it's only his back that's open.
Roger that.
We're fine. Let's deal with that thumper a little. I almost tore out all of its structure without breaking the armor. The LRM's coming down on the Helios.
Commander.
Walk over the minefield.
What say we take it to him? Here you go.
I got him with a plasma, at least. Light mortar carrier's another one that I need to deal with. It's what's dropping the fast cams. Okay. And it tagged me.
Awaiting orders.
We're gonna jump over that minefield and target that mortar carrier.
Armor holding.
They are pounding my Corsair.
Losing armor.
So that mech has a Gauss as well. 70 tonner. That Wolverine's gonna get some thunderbolts.
I hear ya.
Actually,
Right, Commander.
LRM Carrier Mark II is gonna get them. So that's what I got line of sight on.
Tell me what to shoot.
Hit the building and just splashed that LRM carrier.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. We're going to walk forward slightly. Round attack right in front. I guess PPCs don't actually clear out minefields.
Give them everything you've got.
Obnoxious.
Receiving you.
We're gonna
Position
move
confirmed.
slightly and try and deal with this mortar carrier. Only got propulsion crits.
Reporting critical hit.
They reserved down. Excellent.
Commander. Firing a full salvo.
Try and punch some holes into that Wolverine. Assassin back there, alright? Resisted the injury, thankfully.
My armor's getting stripped off.
I'm listening.
You have orders?
Pigeon. Now, I want pigeon. Jump to there. It's indirect fire, but reduces line of sight. Should take out the light mortar carrier. There we go.
Let's get this done.
Alright.
Neutralized.
Yeah?
I'm gonna sprint up here. Sniper artillery is useless. That is almost dead. That seems like a waste. Barely have a hit chance. Take out the buildings. We're going for the LRM carrier.
Everything I got.
Excellent. LRM's off the field.
Now. Yes, you are.
Should have fired at that MRM carrier. Luckily, I had decent damage resistance. Maybe I can hit the assassin with some thunderbolts. Guillotine, alright. Firing, I think, a Gauss, but I'm not 100% sure. This one goes to Wolverine, he jumps back. Fires the laser into my Corsair. Alright.
What can I do for you? No need to tell me twice.
Forward.
Firing everything I've got.
2 good hits with Thunderbolts, knocking... Oh, just barely not knocking that Wolverine down. Can't take out the landmine. We're just going to charge through. Nope, that's my best hit chance. We're going to do it with a precision strike to hopefully hit.
Target confirmed.
That knocks him down and punched some nice holes in his armor.
It is go time.
Assassin goes in for the Rhino. One missile made it through all of that out of 10 and still hit.
Ready for orders.
I want to sprint there.
Hightailing it.
I'm going to use split fire. That stuff there. No, I want the turret. Yeah, I'm just going to put 20 missiles at that MRM turret. Oh, that one is uninjured. Thought there was another MRM turret. Oh, right there. Well, I can use split fire to go Thumper there. Thumper can take a flamer and a medium laser. And this guy can take 2 MRM turrets. Or 2 MRM 20s firing at it.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Start melting armor off of that. stands up. I'm hoping he runs away. Nope, he's probably gonna go for the rhino as well. Keep running the rhino around this way, firing at whoever I can. Kinda hoping I can get thunderbolts into the back of the assassin or the guillotine.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
We're gonna go vigilance to reduce that. And I'm gonna try and take out that turret. Weakening it slowly. And they put a round into my marauder.
That one was a bad one right there. Commander.
Try and stabilize. That's a Gauss turret. Alright, we're gonna go with that MRM turret. Save my Gauss rifle ammo because my plasma's a good hit. There we go. That's a turret down.
What say we take it to him? Target destroyed.
Luckily, it seems like... Oh no, it punched a hole, got an engine crit, 2 engine crits. Alright, my Corsair's gotta
That hit something.
get the fuck out of there.
How might I help?
We're going to go like that.
Certainly.
And go for that LRM turret. Or that MRM turret with precision strike. Excellent.
That turret is gone.
No matter what, I was taking an MRM turret this turn. I just need to make sure my Corsair doesn't get annihilated. Or my Rhino.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Rhino. We're gonna precision strike the guillotine.
This should be good.
I probably only opened up its arm, but it lost all of its evasion.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
We're gonna move to there and fire again at the Wolverine.
Copy that.
Oh no, that was the assassin, sorry. There we go. 2 good hits. Opened up the assassin now.
Let's get this done.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I got the Gauss turret. And this Prowler here.
Sweet.
Let's start trying to deal with... I can't see that. Alright. things it is.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Yeah, I gotta deal with that prowler. It's firing missiles.
Let's do this.
Director. I'm gonna tuck you back there. Hopefully prevent line of sight from those guys. And just fire everything I've got into that building.
Taking the shot.
Copy. You have orders? Going skyward.
I'm hoping this is enough missiles, despite being close range, to take that guy down. Excellent.
Hope we can salvage that.
Nope. Can't salvage it. Alright. Gauss turret hits Outrigger again.
Weren't much.
Reporting. Location confirmed.
Battlelord.
I say we give them what for.
Firing the Gauss as well.
Firing at 'em.
Missed with one plasma, but I hit with the other. I'm hoping these guys just keep chasing my Rhino. Assassin went for the Atlas, that's fine. The Rhino can shift back this way and keep firing at them. Wolverine also jumps back. Goes for my Helios.
What can I do for you? Pedal to the metal.
Gonna scoot in and fire at the guillotine again. See if we can take its arm. Got rid of its PPC, which is excellent, and a heat sink.
Want some more?
Oh, and I also put it on the ground. Cool. Sadly, he resisted the injury. But I have eliminated some of his weapons. Went for the Atlas, I'm fine with this.
Minor, Commander.
My Atlas is going to return
Waiting
the
for
favor.
orders.
Just going to move slightly. And unload. There goes the torso.
Let's go.
I injured him that time.
Target's taken a critical hit. Mech Warriors, show them what you've got.
Roger that.
Let's deal with this Gauss turret.
Target confirmed.
I forgot to turn on the MRMs.
I'm on my way.
That's tempting, but I need to make sure this thing doesn't fire at
Lock
me.
in target.
Ghost turret eliminated.
Oh, you're gonna get some now. Yes, you are.
What's the plan?
Pigeon. Plan is to jump you to a little bit of high ground. And precision strike the guillotine. Uses initiative. Made him panic.
Standing by.
We're going to shift slightly. Let's see if we can potentially finish him off. I'm not gonna overheat. It'll be
Locking
fine.
in all weapon systems.
Scramble the sensors. Come on. Ah, not quite a knockdown.
I hear you.
We're just going to zoom on in. This should put him on the ground.
All weapons are go.
Nope, it just eliminated him.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Alright, guillotine eliminated. I got a Wolverine and an assassin left. Ouch.
Armor breach. Internal damage. Yes, Commander.
Didn't punch a hole in my Corsair too badly. Finish this. Left arm gone. Only one hit with the Gauss.
Score the crit.
I got a knockdown as well. He resisted the injury, but he's going to be a little bit lower on that initiative. Oh, they DFA'd my Rhino. That's not good. He lost his own leg doing that.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
I'm just going to walk around this way and turn on the MRMs this time. And go center torso.
Target locked. No time.
Excellent.
One more for the kill board.
Commander. Copy that.
Just gonna start taking pot shots at the building until it's safe to move from that position. I want to deal with that assassin. I can't get a good position on the assassin. Oh yeah, I still have that turret to deal with. I'll leave that for my AC2s.
Here we go.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy.
One building down. I need to destroy 4 of them.
Target destroyed.
Take out the assassin and then have
Reporting.
take this guy down, then have my Corsair walk up and deal with that last turret. I don't think he's got any leg or arm actuators left.
Receiving you. On my way. Locked on.
There we go. Good hits.
What can I do for you? Got it.
We're going to attempt to headshot this assassin with some thunderbolts. Just because it would be funny. Yeah. Shoulder and arms, so he's got a lower arm actuator left there. All of them there. Nothing left there. Let's annihilate this guy. Sadly, I destroyed the LRM-5.
It's go time.
But I didn't kill him.
Damn, let's do this.
He's panic level critical. I don't think he's got weapons left. He's got no arms. And he tried to sprint with a busted leg. Goodbye.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
He's got multi-target. We're gonna make you target A. Oh, I didn't turn fast enough. Oh well. Actually. 43. Yeah. They're gonna be A, these are gonna be B.
Roger that.
That building's eliminated, and we'll start softening this building up. I just have one turret left.
Good to go.
Actually, both my legs are fine.
On it.
Sprint forward a little.
Affirmative. All out of AC-2 ammo.
Oh, damn.
Yes, Commander. Of course.
We're gonna multi-target. Let's put half my missiles into that, half my missiles into the other guy. Either my Atlas will come around and kill that, or we'll get it next turn.
Reporting.
It doesn't have multi-target, so we're gonna fire at that building.
Lock in target.
This will be the last building destroyed.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
My Atlas is likely to be able to shoot that building, so not likely to hit that. Fire in the hole. Perfect. Turret destroyed.
Fired up. There's work to do.
Apparently there's still an enemy on the field.
Waiting for orders. Moving out. Roger that. Target confirmed.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Brought it down, Commander. Oh, yeah. It's on.
I don't know where the last enemy is. All the way back there. It must be a vehicle stuck somewhere.
Copy that.
I'm going for it.
Yes, Commander. Full speed, no target.
Oh, he's generating a ton of heat every turn. Because of
Copy.
the engine crits.
Awaiting orders. Firing jump jet.
I'm just gonna have my Corsair sit there.
I hear ya. Going turbo.
Ha! Roughneck. Sadly, I am out of ammo. We're gonna sensor
I've
lock
got a
him.
sensor lock.
Receiving you.
My Corsair is just gonna sit. He's also out of AC2 ammo. Doesn't really matter if he does anything or not.
Let's hit them hard.
What's up, boss? Let's move.
Don't know what is obstructing him from moving, but we're gonna push up. Precision strike.
Confirmed.
And hopefully put him down. Quickly. Opened him up. Probably only opened his arm.
Reporting. Copy. Affirmative.
Oh, torso. Alright. There goes his arm. And torso.
That was a critical hit.
Yes, Commander. Full speed ahead.
I only got 2 more volleys of missiles out of him. Hopefully I can just annihilate this guy or get him to punch out.
Standing by. Taking a protective stance.
On my way. Uh-huh.
Nope, both medium lasers missed.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed.
1 or 2 turns and my Atlas should be in range to fire as well.
Damn, let's do this.
But Hermit here should be enough to deal with him. Another volley of MRMs.
Minimal damage on that hit.
That wasn't enough.
I copy.
Outrigger. In.
I copy.
I got plenty of things to fire at him, despite him apparently being stuck in the building. We're going Battle Lord. This should put him down.
Here we go.
Center torso is massively open. Missed with the Gauss, hit with the plasmas.
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
This should be enough. There we go. He went kaboom.
Mech destroyed. No more long-range missiles.
Alright.
Mission successful.
Let's see what loot I can get. Ate a mill off that. Corsair needs a bit of repairs. But that shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Could take the roughneck parts. Yeah, there's nothing but crap left here. I'm gonna see if I can get all 6 parts of that. Nope. Hey, I got my 3 parts of my Saladin back. I don't need 10 of those or any more of those. Definitely don't need the rocket launchers. I'll keep the 6 LRM-20s. Alright. I was kind of hoping I could get that other set of 2 LRM carrier parts. Oh. Ugh. That way I could build 2 LRM carriers. We'll have to see what the repairs are on my Corsair. And of course, rebuild the Saladin. I think I will end up traveling anyway, despite not wanting to travel because I got a lot of pilots at this point, again, who need time to heal. I mean, Meat Bag's down 21 days. Stoic is down 52. Wildfire's down 8. And there's one mission here. Not really giving me a whole lot to work with. So we're gonna check the store. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything jump out at me. AA fire control would be nice.
New equipment available.
Heat bank. That's only 8 heat at the end of the turn.
All mech techs to the mech lab. I repeat.
I got plenty of doubles.
All mech techs to the mech lab.
Yeah, we're going to buy both of those.
New
Eventually, I'll
equipment
build a mortar mech. I got plenty of that ammo.
New equipment available.
Snag some ammo.
New equipment available.
Don't care about the suppression. We'll buy up these half bins they've got.
New equipment available. New equipment available.
Alright. Back bay. Repair. Oh, only 2 days, even with all the crits.
We'll be taking on a new decade. If you're up for shore leave, keep your eyes open for potential candidates.
Well, I can build the carrier.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
And I can build the Saladin.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Got what this Treb was running weapon-wise. Vulcan is all laser. Thunderbolt. Got 4 laser spots. You know what? I'm gonna ready up this Thunderbolt.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Worst case scenario, I just scrap it. Not gonna make use of the Gauss on it. I want... that's an ugly layout. Kinda hoping to build a laser mech. That's 24 tons. With a standard engine. slots.
To muster.
I need more BPCs. Alright. Drop those. How many large binary lasers do I got? Got 4 of them. Could fit all 4. That's permanent. Alright. I can remove those. Can I get 12 tons out of this? Drop the jump jets. I need a lot more heat sinking to do this.
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the gin we picked up on Liar 2.
I need a double XL engine most likely, but
Dispose of it.
XL engine,
Everyone's safe.
XL gyro. So need to drop 2.5 tons. That's only 1.5 tons. Damn. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more slots. I need something like an exchanger and some other stuff. Could drop a binary laser and a laser insulator. $18 heat to make up. Might be able to do it with the 3 heat sinks. I don't have the space for the 3 heat sinks. Wait, I can also drop these since I'm not going to be mounting anything on the arm. Swap that for a proto double. And yeah, that gives me just enough heat sinking. Still 2.5 tons. See if I can max my armor? Yeah. Come close to maxing it, at least. That could work. That could work. I had something like heavy. No. don't think heavy Pharaoh would work in this.
Dr. Murat, my terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh. I'm on.
Actually, we're gonna get that half-ton of armor for the increased range of my lasers. $1.7 mil though to do this. I'm going to say no. And I'm just gonna scrap this mech. Alright. Well, I think this is a good place as any to call it a night. I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you did, I will be live again on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Playing some Fallout New Vegas with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. Otherwise, you can follow the links below. The YouTube channel or the YouTube link will take you to my YouTube channel, which is an archive of my old stuff. And the Twitter will take you to my Twitter, which I occasionally shitpost on. Otherwise, y'all have a good night.